watching the award-winning GHS TV, Germantown Community Television, your hometown news and information station. Welcome to another edition of Germantown Community Television's award-winning Access Together series. Informative, educational, and entertaining, our diverse programming lineup offers something unique for every viewer. Whether you want to keep up with the latest community news or learn how changes in the Mid-South and beyond affect us right here at home, these local programs keep the focus on you, the citizens of Germantown. Each show is hosted by a member of the community and produced using the students and facilities of Germantown High School's nationally renowned television station, GHS TV. These programs are made possible through the combined efforts of the City of Germantown, Shelby County Schools, GHS TV, and the Germantown Community Television Foundation. If you have any questions, comments, or program ideas, write us at the address on your screen or call 754-4788. You can also email us at ghstv17@aol.com. For more information about GHS TV and our programming, visit us on the web at www.ghstv.org. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the following presentation.
Welcome to Chamber Matters. I'm your host, Pat Scroggs, President and CEO of the Germantown Area Chamber of Commerce. During each show, we will take an inside look at the business leaders making a difference in our city. The Germantown Area Chamber of Commerce has existed for more than 36 years. Our staff, board of directors, ambassadors, and volunteers are all dedicated to creating a vibrant business environment through interactive partnerships with business, government, and community. Today, in our Business Leaders segment, we are going to meet Al Tarsi, Memphis Market President of Trustmark Bank. In our Difference Maker segment, we will take a talk to Phyllis Jones, the Senior Vice President with Meritan and President of the Germantown Rotary Club. And in our Up Next segment, we will discuss with Arlene Siegel, attorney for Siegel, Hooper, and Blumenthal, the referral group. All of these dedicated volunteer leaders are involved with ongoing activities of the Chamber. Joining us now is Al Tarsi, Memphis Market President of Trustmark Bank. Welcome, Al.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate the opportunity to be on the program and to talk about Trustmark.
Well, thanks, Al, and want to thank you so very much for the support of our Chamber as a corporate champion sponsor last year for 2009 and now for 2010. So we sincerely couldn't do without your help and support.
We're glad to be a part of it.
Well, thank you. Give us a little history and background on Trustmark Bank.
Trustmark has been around for a long time. The company has been, it's 120 years old. It's headquartered in Jackson, Mississippi. We moved into the Memphis market in 2001, and today we have 18 offices in DeSoto and Shelby counties, and we also own the bank in Fayette County, Somerville Bank and Trust. With all of these locations, we're now the 6th largest bank in the area based on deposits.
That's great. Well, tell me what makes Trustmark different. Obviously, our area, and specifically Germantown, we're known for our banks on every corner. So
Right.
What makes Trustmark different?
Well, we do think that we're uniquely positioned. First, we start with our people. We hire competent, capable people who interact with our customers. And then secondly, as I mentioned, Trustmark is a large regional bank. We're almost $10 billion in assets, which allows us to have all of the products and services that any of our clients would need in this market. For individuals, we have internet banking, HELOC loans, home equity loans, personal loans. For businesses, we have cash management services or treasury management, real estate loans. We have internet banking, wealth management, all of the products, and yet we make most decisions locally. So we feel like a community bank. So it seems to us that we are able to deliver customized service to our customers with all of the products and services of a much, much larger institution.
All right. Well, you just mentioned some of the facets that Trustmark offers, but tell me a little bit more about the customized service and what does that actually mean? If I were to have an account there, how you work with the customer?
Well, the customized services really has to do with the philosophy of banking. If you'll think about it in the economy at large, the industrial age was all about standardization. Today, in the information economy, it's about customization. So we try to apply that same concept to banking. We have the products and services. We come and our associates engage our customers and learn their needs and then form a match between those needs and the products and services in a very meaningful way that's not standardized cookie cutter that you might find at some of the largest institutions.
Right. So I'm sure, tell me about the reaction of the philosophy from the customers.
Well, I think we all want to feel unique. Our customers work very hard to differentiate themselves, to make themselves unique. So we try to recognize that uniqueness and to help them build on it. And so that's why it requires spending some time engaging them, soliciting their feedback, and this is what we ask our associates to do. We're frequently talking and visiting with our customers and soliciting that feedback. That's the surest sign that we're succeeding and making a difference.
And it certainly makes a difference for the customer, I know, when they come to your bank and feel like that whatever it is that you're going to listen and try to work with them on whatever situation. How does Trustmark feel about community service?
Community service, Pat, is very, very important to us. We want our associates to give something back to the community. We think this is extremely important. To encourage this, Trustmark has a regional community service award that we award to one of our associates each year for outstanding community service in the local community. So we want to encourage and foster that at all times.
Well, I think that is so wonderful in this day and age, and obviously there's so many needs in the greater community of our Shelby County. Tell us specifically about Trustmark's involvement in Germantown.
Well, I think you're aware that Trustmark has considered Germantown to be an extremely important part of our corporate life. We have our regional corporate headquarters here on Germantown Parkway. We are a corporate champion sponsor for the Germantown Chamber. We have in the past been a sponsor of the Germantown Charity Horse Show. We're a sponsor of Leadership Germantown, the Germantown Performing Arts Center, and the Germantown Festival. So again, we have one of our largest branches on Germantown Parkway at 1405 South Germantown Parkway, and our corporate headquarters is there next door at 1365 Germantown Parkway. On a personal note, I live in Germantown. Our regional president, Gene Henson, lives in Germantown. So Germantown is extremely important to us.
It's your home. That's
it's our
for
home.
sure.
It's our home.
Well, in just the last few minutes, tell us a little bit more, how they can find out more about Trustmark Bank.
Well, I think people will find us readily accessible on the internet, www.trustmark.com. You can go there, find all of our locations, products, and services, and it's easy to move your account. We would love to have each and every one of the viewers to come and try Trustmark. We think we'll dazzle you.
I'm sure you will. Well, Al, thank you so much for being with us today and for being one of our champion sponsors, and we look forward to the remainder of the year. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you. We're going to pause for a short break. When we return, we will visit with Phyllis Jones in our Difference Makers segment. Stay tuned.
Be there when a new classic American musical marches into the Poplar Pike Playhouse. Parade. From the Pulitzer Prize-winning author of Driving Miss Daisy, Parade is hailed as the most powerful musical ever written. the explosive true life story of Leo Frank and the passionate struggle of his wife to prove his innocence to the world. For tickets, call 755-7775 or visit ppp.org.
Salam. Ewa.
Mira, apa ya Pak? Pak.
Mir. Shanti. งียบสงบดี
We all want the same thing.
Peace.
And Rotary clubs
Sola.
are making it happen.
Haram too.
Through international scholarships for young people to promote peace and understanding
Latte.
around the world.
Sinyal sahai.
Rotary. Humanity in motion. You're watching the award-winning GHS TV, Germantown Community Television, your hometown news and information station.
Welcome back. I am Pat Scroggs, your host, and you are watching Chamber Matters. I'm pleased to have with us today Phyllis Jones, the Senior Vice President with Meriton and President of the Germantown Rotary Club. Welcome, Phyllis.
Thank you, Pat, for having me.
Well, as all of our guests today and other shows, you don't have enough to do in your life, do you? So have a very important job with Meriton, which is also a chamber member and also this year's president of the Rotary Club in Germantown. What is Rotary?
Well, Pat, you asked such a wonderful question. Rotary is the first service organization in the world, and it is made up of business men and women, professional men and women, who are united worldwide to focus on and to provide humanitarian service and to build goodwill and peace throughout the world. There are about 32,000 clubs in 200 countries, and we have about 1.2 million people, members.
That's amazing. What are the goals and objectives of Rotary?
Well, more than 100 years ago, in Chicago, Illinois, our founder, Paul Harris, had a vision. And pretty much the goal then and the goal now is to foster the ideal of service. I mean, mainly our focus is service. Rotarians pretty much pool together their resources and their talents to help individuals and communities in need.
Well, tell me specifically then about the Germantown Rotary Club, and I know like our Germantown area chamber, we want members that are not reside just in Germantown, but as president of that club, tell us about that specifically.
Well, our Germantown Rotary Club started back in 1976, and pretty much the club, we plan and carry out various humanitarian, educational, and cultural programs, not only locally but worldwide. And some of the activities and service projects that we do in the Germantown area is that we provide a fine arts scholarship to a Germantown high school student, a senior, and we have a math and science scholarship that we give to a student at Houston High School. Here at the Germantown High School, we have an Interact Club, and they have formed a Read to Me program, and they have partnered with the Memphis Literacy Council to start that program. We're also involved in worldwide programs. We have 2 shelters, we're renovating 3 schools, and we provide ophthalmic care in India. Back locally, we have a Bloodmobile project, and one of my favorite projects is our dictionary project, where we have provided more than 5,000 dictionaries to elementary school kids in this area, 3rd graders, who all have dictionaries. And we have also a water project that's in Honduras.
Well, I've always been amazed when I've attended the Rotary Club here of all the service projects, and all of them are so worthy. I'm sure it's very difficult to even narrow your scope to certain ones that you feel like you can make a difference. And certainly the dictionary one is just an ideal one, because some of us would not imagine our homes being without one, but I'm sure that you do find a great need for that.
We do, and we are planning on providing those dictionaries again in 2010 to schools within the Shelby County area.
That's great. Well, how can someone become a member of or a part of Rotary in general, not even just specifically Germantown?
Well, to become a member, you have to be invited. And if you're a business and professional, man or woman, you have to be invited. And pretty much it's after you're invited, we welcome you to be a part of the great organization, which is all about giving back to the community and making a difference.
Well, when and where does your club meet?
Our club meets every Wednesday at noon at the Germantown Country Club, which is located on Kimbrough. And we have a lunch, and after the lunch we have speakers who provide us topics, local topics and global topics as well.
Right. Well, tell me specifically, in your term of office, I know each president of organizations try to bring their own personal things and passions that they have. Is there anything specific that you'd like to see accomplished this year?
Well, my passion is most definitely service. We have started a new project at Burr Clare School. There are students from Sudan, and we are helping them with English. We have several Rotarians who have volunteered their time to provide English and helping them with just general literacy kinds of things at Burr Clare School. So my focus pretty much is on service, and I guess my second passion is about members, because we need members to continue the legacy and the philosophy and the goals of our founder, Paul Harris.
Right. So should they just try to contact you, and or can they come and visit at least one time?
Yes, they can come and visit and see what we're all about. Like I said, on each Wednesday at Germantown Country Club, and we're about to unveil our new website. It will be www.germantownrotary.org. I believe that's what it's going to be. Okay. And then you're able to contact us at that time.
Oh, that's great. Well, my father was a Rotarian for a number of years, a long time years, probably 50 years or so in Virginia and Texas, and so I know it meant a great deal to them. We're about ready to wrap it up, but is there anything else that you'd like to say before we close out?
Well, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank you, Pat, and the Chamber for letting the community know about the Rotary Club, Germantown Rotary Club, because we do provide information about our club and how you can get involved in the club by information that you send out to all of the members.
Right.
So on behalf of the Germantown Rotary Club, we want to thank you.
Right. Well, thank you. Thank you for being one of our nonprofit members, too.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break, but be sure to stay with us, because when we return, we will discuss an upcoming event with Arlene Siegel, attorney for Siegel, Hooper, and Blumenthal. Please stay with us.
For more than 20 years, we've brought you quality programming. We're your hometown news and information station, Germantown Community Television. Our Access Together series puts you in touch with what's happening in Germantown, with programs that both enlighten and entertain. For hometown hosts, a hometown attitude, and a genuine concern for you, our hometown viewers, stay tuned to Channel 17 each week and weekend for a new Access program. Produced in the nation's #1 educational TV facility, the award-winning Access Together series. Only on the station that puts you first, Germantown Community Television.
RLS wakes me up at night.
I was so tired I couldn't even play with my kids.
I missed out on living. My lack of sleep turned me into a different person.
Although RLS is well defined, each person's experience is different. It can be a serious yet treatable medical condition. Talking to your doctor can help.
Learn more. Visit whatisrls.org.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, Germantown Community Television, your hometown news and information station.
You are watching Chamber Matters. The Germantown Area Chamber of Commerce offers many networking events for its members and the public. Arlene Siegel, attorney for Siegel, Hooper, and Blumenthal, is here to discuss with us the Chamber's referral group. Welcome, Arlene.
Thank
Thank you, Pat, for having me.
Well, thank you also for being a member. We appreciate all of our business leaders, and certainly we've gotten to know you so much better in the last few years, so thank you for being with us today. Tell us about your firm and where it's located and what type of clients you serve.
Well, Siegel, Hooper, and Blumenthal is located at Poplar and Kirby in the Forum 2 building. Our address is 1790 Kirby Parkway. And the clients we serve range from individuals who need a variety of estate planning and probate assistance. They could be young couples, they could be single people, retirees, grandparents, anyone who might need a will or a trust agreement or more sophisticated estate planning involving charitable donations and trust setup to eventually channel their money to charitable organizations of their choice. They also include business owners who might need assistance with either starting a business, buying or selling one, or restructuring their business to maximize their tax benefits. So basically we do a full range of transactional type legal work. And our clients come to us because they understand there's more than one way of setting up their businesses, and some ways can save them tax dollars and some ways can cost them tax dollars.
Absolutely. Well, obviously by the title I can figure out, you know, some of the members of your firm, but tell us a little bit more about Siegel, Hooper, and Blumenthal.
Well, the firm is Siegel, Hooper, and Blumenthal. I have a master's in tax law and a background in the business area and in estate planning. My partner, Arlie Hooper, has over 30 years of experience. He has a background in accounting. And my other partner, Bob Blumenthal, has over 30 years of trust administration experience. He's worked for banks for over 30 years, and when he retired from the banking area, he came to work with us. He's been a licensed attorney throughout that time, and he has a background in finance and a master's in an MBA from the Wharton School.
Lots of credibility and experience and background legal professionals, so that's what it's all about. What I asked Al earlier, for your firm, what differentiates your firm from others that do the same type of work?
Well, each of us has over 25 years of experience in the legal area or in the trust administration and business areas, and we are a small firm. We consider ourselves a boutique law firm, and we've come to learn over the years that in the Memphis, Germantown, Shelby County, the region, there are very few small firms that bring the level of training and experience to the practice of law that the three of us combine. And we feel like since we are a small firm, we can offer our clients the degree of service they expect from the bigger firms while giving them the comfort and accessibility of a small firm feel.
Right. Well, I do know that you've been a participant and this year's president of our Chamber's referral group. Tell me a little bit, and our viewers, what is the purpose of the referral group?
Well, the referral group is a smaller group within the Germantown Area Chamber of Commerce, and it was designed strictly to allow its members to network with each other and give each other referrals based on the concept that you're more likely to refer business to people that you know and that you trust. And in a smaller group setting, it's easier to get to know the members better. And since we only allow one business area to participate in each category, we don't compete with each other, we cooperate with each other, and it fosters a shared sense of purpose to help each other out.
Right. Well, where do you meet, and who actually can join the group?
Any member who is a member in good standing of the Germantown Chamber can apply for membership in the group. It's open to any Germantown Chamber of Commerce member who is willing to attend the meetings on a regular basis and actively participate in the group by obviously accepting referrals and also being able to refer business to other members, with the one requirement that they cannot be in competition with someone who is already a member of the group.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, and the group meets every second and fourth Wednesday at noon at Fleming's Steakhouse, which is on Poplar Avenue in East Memphis near Massey and Ridgeway.
Right. Well, tell me about how the meetings are structured. Hopefully each time. I know I attend those, so it's sometimes varied, but the ideal way.
Well, the meetings have gone through different transitions since the group started. I believe we're now starting our fourth year in 2010, and the structure that we try to adhere to is that we keep to an hour if we can, and at the beginning of the meeting, each member has the opportunity to spend 1 or 2 minutes introducing themselves and telling a little bit about their particular business. Then at each meeting, we highlight one of the members, and that member has the chance to spend 10 minutes giving a more detailed description of their business, the types of referrals they're looking for, how they operate their business, and sometimes they bring any questions they have to the group.
Right. Well, thank you, Arlene, so very much for being with us today and for being the president of the referral group for 2010.
Thank you, Pat, for having me.
We are looking forward to seeing everyone this next month, and we'd like for you to call our office at 755-1200 for further information. Thank you for being with us today for Chamber Matters. We appreciate our guests on today's show, Al Tarsi, Phyllis Jones, and Arlene Siegel. If you want further information regarding membership, please call us at the Germantown Area Chamber of Commerce at 755-1200 or look at our website, www.germantownchamber.com. Also, if you are interested in the air dates of Chamber Matters or any other shows on GHS TV, look in the Germantown News for the programming schedule. Thank you again for joining us, and be sure to watch Chamber Matters again next month.